Hello everybody and welcome to Train Sim World 2, or should I say Train Sim World 3, wow, so cool, new game coming out. We're on South Eastern Highspeed because the new route is going to be South Eastern Highspeed. I'm really good with my words today. We're at Gravesend and we're going to drive this class 465 to Raynham. So let's jump straight in. We will get the doors open. Once we pull that into forwards, we'll set our regenerative brake on and set our cruise control to 30. I don't know if we're going to be expecting to hit any stop signals. I will get our safety systems on. Very nice. And I think that's all the setup we need to do. I've already got my headlights set. So yeah, now we'll just wait for our loading procedure to be done and have a look if there are any things ahead of us. Would not appear that way. Yeah, he'll definitely be out of our way. So let's get moving. Right, and we'll go straight to full power. This is, I guess, a metro service full of commuters. Get them home on time or even slightly early, perhaps. So next stop is Higham. And for those who are interested in getting Train Sim World 3, this will come included with the South Eastern Highspeed route. So you'll get this alongside the Class 395, 375 and the 66. Let's get up to 50. It's the fastest accelerating DC train in the UK. And it has some really cool traction motors. Really nice. It is quite fun to drive. It is very agile and nimble for a third rail unit. Dying. Yeah, it's very agile for a third rail unit. And yeah, it is actually just a lot of fun to drive. We've got two first class sections, although they're not very big. We've got a disabled door in the middle. Let's get up to 70 miles an hour. It's got a top speed of 75 miles an hour, so not overly fast, but it makes up for that in the acceleration. And on the parts of this route where it runs, you don't really need to go anywhere above 75, because the only bit where it gets above that is just this section here between sort of Gillingham Depot and Raynham. Speaking of which, there's actually a train still at Raynham. But this train at the moment operates two types of services, and at the moment it's a DLC for the current South Eastern Highspeed, and it operates about 10-minute services from Rochester to Gillingham, I want to say. Yeah, that'll make sense. And then also services that are about half an hour from Gravesend to Raynham, which is what we're doing. I think there's a scenario where you'd go a full-length run as well, but we're not doing that today. They have said that there's going to be a revamped timetable for it, for the updated route. I couldn't possibly tell you what that is, although you'll probably see some of the trains extended up to Dartford as well. We've got a javelin behind us. Might be stuck waiting just a little bit. Actually, you might end up catching up to that unit. Unless it's terminating at Gillingham, which it could well be doing. So coming up on Woo Junction. This is only populated by Class 66s and wagons if you have East Coastway at the moment. But it will become... this will be included in the vanilla South Eastern Highspeed for Train Sim World 3. Which, so, I don't, if you like freight, then it's alright. Otherwise, they're just more or less scenery. They are some good-looking locos, though. Some interesting EMDs as well. Yeah, so you've got... I don't really know how much of a junction it is anymore, but yeah, it's Woo Junction. Okay, so coming up on Hyam, but this thing will stop on an absolute dime, so we need not worry too much about that. So you can see Hyam coming up there. I'm going to go for break 2 now. And you can see that we're not even in max brake, and we're accelerating very strong. And this is quite a long platform as well, so we've still got a fair bit to go, a fair bit of the platform to move down. So I'll pull it back to break 1. Where's the stop mark that we're aiming for? Is it... Oh, we've got an S car marker, don't we? Yeah. Okay. Might ignore that one. Close enough. See how many points it gives us. 466 is alright, that's fine. There is a route collectible right there. That's quite loud. Let's have a look. So with the new route we get up to Dartford, which is what? An extra couple of stations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we also get to Faversham, but nothing else. I'm sorry. Gee whizzikers. Here comes another 465, which is very nice. And off you go. The speed set also only works if you're in throttle 4 and have the regen brake turned on. Oh man, I hope they introduce selective door opening. That'd be such a dream. Because this is just cringe. Alright. And next stop Strood. Then we've got Rochester, Chatham, Gillingham, and Raynham. Let's get some cab lights on, have a look around. So we've got our main safety system trips over here. We've got emergency, AWS, DSD, vigilance, traction, and something. Over here we've got our fan speeds, don't really need to interact with them. We've got headlights and tail lights, and then our train lighting and heating, and we've also got our demisters, which we can't play with. Clipboard light, pretty obvious what that does. Our left hand side door controls, and I think that button closes all of the doors. Over here we've got our right hand door controls, cab heater, the round dial is your speed set, got AWS, sunflower and speaker on the right here. These don't really do much. If I isolate AWS, you can see those flash on. Got speed set there. Not speed set, AWS, that's a pretty unique button. Over here we got our rates, they don't actually do anything. Thank you, game, that was really kind. We got our gauge dimmer, our gauge brightener, can't really do anything with the clock. Brake gauges, this is like the power unit. Overload reset I don't really think is simulated. I wouldn't play around with, well, this just does the regen brake, so you can hear, if I turn this off, you just get brake pipe and the acceleration drops off. If I turn it on, you would be able to hear a bit more traction motor sound. Got door controls for the driver's door over there. Not much else. We got braked a bit too hard there. We've also got right hand side door controls on that side as well. And that's our vigilance pedal, obviously, windscreen wipers, and your main driving controls. And for those who haven't heard it, here's the horn. This train is a very nice unit, and it was pretty well received out of the box. I don't think, apart from the timetable change, I don't think it's going to be altered that much. I think it's probably going to remain in the current its current shape for the release. Especially model-wise, it is a very nice model. With some weathering, the old livery, everything like that. It is very nice. So yeah, we are going to take a diverging route as indicated by the feather. The simulated route only diverges. We can't actually continue down here as much as I would like to. I couldn't tell you where it goes, but it goes somewhere. Likewise, up here, we can't go this way either. That goes somewhere as well. One of the scenarios, you start here, but it's a bit inconvenient because half the train isn't actually rendered because the tracks stop loading after that signal, or just after the back of the bridge, which is a bit inconvenient, but whatever. This is a Strood station. It's the sort of a major junction station. But we take this 15-mile-an-hour diverting line here, and then it pretty quickly jumps back up to 20. So yeah, we can go up to 20 around the curve, around the connecting curve, and then we join. I'm not sure what the technical term for this line is. Oh, it got a train that's just nicked in front of us. Oh, from that line. Alright. Well, might get some fun. Let's go up to 20. Not 25, 20. I'll have a look at what this line is actually called. I said 20, you muppet. Oh, we've gone up to a clear. Okay, right. Where is this? Where are we? We are down at... Shut up. What would you say? There's Higham. That's really close to the Thames. I didn't know that. Oh, Woo Junction is a junction. It's like a single track line that continues up. Right. Didn't know that. That goes round. Where does that go? Somewhere. Stoke. That's really interesting. Shut up. Double yellow. So we are on the... Really nice we got a name for this. Right, I'll go to open railway map then. Pretty sure this is the Kent line, but I'm not gonna quote. I'm not gonna make any statements because I'm probably wrong. Shut up. Shut up is what I said. Right, may have overshot that stopping point a little bit, but yeah, it's fun. It's nothing for this train. Right, so... the line that crosses the bridge is the Chatham main line. The line that goes up to Gravesend is the North Kent line. The line that goes underneath the bridge but continues straight from Strood is the Medway Valley line, which will both cross over because they go under High Speed 1 again. Right, and let's get the doors to locked. And oh, that's Who Junction, not Woo Junction. Sorry, whoopsies. Genuine mistake. So on the Chatham main line, right? Okay. This is just a continuation of the Chatham main. And I presume the Chatham main continues past Faversham, does it? No? I don't know. Oh, who knows? But the line to Dartford is, I presume, just a continuation of the North Kent line, yeah. God, it's a mess of railways. Complete mess, but it's slightly interesting. That's a signal at danger. Let's stop the train. Thank you very much. There you go. Very nice. And immediately bumped up to a single yellow. That's great. That's really good. Thanks, game. That was necessary and lovely, and that's exactly what I wanted, actually. However, did the game know? And here is Chatham. Definitely no coincidence that this route goes through the closest station to the headquarters of Dovetail Games. That's actually just a coincidence. Has nothing to do with, like, internals at the company. Don't be silly. You overshot the stopping point a little bit again that time, but we're fine. It's chill. It's just chill. It's just chill. Just vibe. Have a relax. No, you're not going to relax? Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Right. Got bumped up to a double yellow. So we'll get going, and we got a class 375 coming round by the looks of it as well, which is cool. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely not dying. Shut up. Could we go a bit faster in a moment, please? Just a bit faster? No? Oh, I can. 60. No, not 70. 60. There you go. See, if you ask, you always get... But if you... yeah. I butchered that. Oh, it's irrelevant now. Doesn't matter. Shut up. I have a feeling we might be coming up on a red. So I'm going to pull the speed down to 25, just so I can stop on sight when I actually do get either confirmed or... What's the opposite of confirmed? Not unconfirmed. That... Don't judge. Right, and what have we got? We have got a signal at danger. So I'll pull this back to first position. Oh! Would you look at that? We've got immediately bumped up to a signal that's magically not at danger. We've got something else arriving into the platform. I love how the individual aspects are pointed upwards. That's really cool. Okay, might have overcooked this one. I'm thinking that I've overcooked that. Yeah, and that's a signal at danger. So that emergency brake application was somewhat required. Yeah. Actually, I probably could have done away with brake 3, but shush. When are you leaving? Oh, 13 minutes. So this platform gets a train to Victoria hourly. These ones get trains to Charing Cross. I presume then, yeah, the networkers go to Charing Cross. And it's got high speeds to St Pancras. And trains to London Victoria. And this platform gets trains to Rainham, high speeds to Ramsgate. Oh, I haven't checked my signal. Oh, we're green. We're sure. Might just, like, stay here now. Oh, let's watch this train leave. Oh, that's so cool. Do we have dynamic level crossings that don't look at this? When they glitch out, it's so weird. It's not too much of a problem, but when they're closed, it is. Anything in the depot? Yes, there is a 465 in the depot, and there's nothing else in the. Oh, there's a 375 in there. Yeah. There's the wash plant. No! Don't glitch. I like how there are people there. That's great. They should add simulation of people leaving the train when it leaves service. So yeah, here as you can see, the speed limit jumps up to 80. We can only go to 75, but as I said, it's really not a problem because it's 5 mile an hour off, and it's for like so little time. We're going to start braking about that signal anyway, or maybe no, earlier than that signal at this signal, yeah. Just to make it down to the, I think it's 25 for the, yeah, 25 for the turnout into the platform. Which is all cool and fun, yay. Okay, there's a double yellow. Just be wary, this is a quick PSA driver's guide. Not all signals on this route are... not all signals will provide a double yellow. Some of them will only go to a single yellow, which is really inconvenient when you got... Say your signal A is before signal B, and signal A has a double yellow aspect, and signal B does not, right? You can go past signal A, right, and it'll give you double yellow, and you're moving at the same speed as the train in front, right? And the next, there's no distance separate. Say the blocks are all the same length, right? and then you go past signal B, and it's going to give you a green aspect. So you might like try to speed up, right? But that'll really screw you around because you'll end up like possibly spadding, which is never cool. So yeah, just be really careful of that when you're driving. It can become a problem, but it probably won't. If you're careful and you keep your wits about you, and I bet a lot of people will, look at the map and see that there is a train in front of them. Also, they're featuring approach control, so you could start getting signals for that. So, for example, I would be brought down to like a red signal, and that signal, the last signal before I got cleared into this siding, would probably remain, not siding, platform, would probably remain red for a little bit, like a timed amount, and then clear. So that forces me to slow down to like an average certain speed, so that, I don't know, I'm less likely to crash. And there's also featuring Tpws, so if you're going too fast, you will need to slow down. If you're approaching a speed restriction or a red signal or something like that, you do need to slow down and actually respect them if you have the system turned on, or alternatively you'll get an emergency brake application, which is nice maybe if you, well, oh for Christ's sake, I have to pull right up to the end. It doesn't work how you expect though. It doesn't like prevent spads, it only like minimizes the effects of a spad. So if you're going to spad, you're probably still going to spad, but it's just going to make sure that you don't hit the train in front, but you're still going to enter its section probably. So it might still have game over if you spad, but all sorts of funsies. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Let me know what your opinions are on the South Eastern Highspeed and the Class 465 in the comments below, and I'll see you all next time. Like and subscribe if you have enjoyed. Thank you all so much for all of the, I was going to say attention, but that's not the right word. Thank you all very much for all the support for the other Train Sim World 3 videos, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.